Thank you, Aaron Fowler, for bringing us into the room with some great, beautiful music in the background and for being absolutely spot on with your ending cue. I liked that very much. That was great work. I am so excited to have in the room today with us Aaron Fowler. Everybody wave to Aaron over there in Wichita, Kansas. He's new to us today. We're going to get back to Aaron in just a second. I would like to say hello to everybody and welcome to the Daily Antidote of Song. You have reached us on what I believe may be day, let's see, 2153, I think. Yeah, got it. And we're really glad you're here today. That's 2,153 consecutive days of singing. For anybody who hasn't been here with us before, we do this every day at noon Eastern. We sing with some kind of fabulous person from somewhere in the world. We talk about some of the important stuff that's going on in the world, and then we sing some more to kind of get our hearts and our spirits in the right place for navigating the universe. Would everybody in this room here in the Zoom please help me wave to everybody out there on the live stream? Hello, folks on YouTube. Hello, folks on Facebook. We're so glad you're here with us today. And now, everybody, just go ahead and wave to everybody else in the room. Look around, see all these smiling faces. I see Dorset, UK. I see lots of different US states. I see British Columbia. So we've got a nice globe going here, and we're really glad you joined us. So I had the absolute pleasure of meeting Aaron Fowler when I was at Folk Alliance this year. And I got to say, Aaron has this little magical quality that is that you're instantaneously talking to a friend that you've known since forever. And you're kind of right in the heart of the things. You're not talking like about silly, superfluous stuff. You're like really talking. And he has such a bright and beautiful smile. He is a teaching artist. He's coming in from Wichita, Kansas. He's a singer-songwriter. He's a children's author. He's the president of Local 1000. And importantly, we had a great conversation during soundcheck. He's also like the real most important things in life that we sometimes don't put into bios. Like he's a dad and he's a husband and he is a magic maker and a justice singer. And so I would like to have everyone please help me welcome Aaron Fowler. Hi, Aaron.
Thank you, Jojo. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for being here. So I know that during Folk Alliance, you sang a song with us during a big crowd of people in a big space, which is not usually how we do it. And today's your very own day. So wondering what the first song is that you've got for us.
Well, since this is sort of both February and we're going to sing some love songs. So the first one is a love song that I wrote from when I was down in SWRFA, Southwest Regional Folk Alliance, several years ago down in Austin. And as some of you may know, when you show up, you get to pull a little slip of paper out of a fishbowl, and you get like 2 days to write a song based on whatever you pull out of that fishbowl. Not, it's like, So particularly with all of those fantastic songwriters that are down there. I don't remember what the little phrase was on the slip of paper, but this is the song that came out because of that slip of paper.
Wow. Okay, that's awesome. We've had folks in here before who've talked to us about like the songwriting assignment and how sometimes they produce really awesome songs. So we're ready to sing with you. Would you teach us our part?
Yeah, so I think the lyrics are in the chat, and it's super simple. It starts with the chorus, and then there's a verse, and then there's a chorus. And the thing that's kind of tricky, if you're looking at the words, is that the last chorus is kind of sneaky. So you have to pay attention to the last chorus. So I'll do the chorus one time, and then we'll go back and we'll do it again. Here's the chorus. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I've been. All I can tell you is this for sure: I've fallen in love again. All right, that's the chorus. Here we go. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I've been. All I can tell you is this for sure: I've fallen in love again. My heart's been broke 1,000 times by this cruel world and her awful crimes. So walk with me down these lonely streets. Take my hand, and there we'll meet. Here we go. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I've been. All I can tell you is this for sure: I've fallen in love again. Sometimes the sun, it gets in my eyes, and I'm overtaken by this world's lies of greed and fame and pleasures sought. But in the end, well, I still am lost. 'Cause I don't know where I'm going, I don't know where I've been. All I can tell you is this for sure: I'm falling in love again. So when I turn and I walk away, when I wander lost or I start to stray, just pull me back with your smiling face, in your arms and your warm embrace. 'Cause I don't know where I'm going, I don't know where I've been. All I can tell you is this for sure: I'm falling in love again. Well, deep inside, I know the way. When I roam, it's just child's play. So I'll keep the course, hold fast and stay, and you will never hear me say, I don't know where I'm going, or I don't know where I've been. You will hear me sing it over again: I'm falling in love again. I don't know where I'm going, I don't know where I've been. You will hear me sing it over again: I'm falling in love again. I'm falling in love again. I'm falling in love again.
Wow.
Yay! Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank
So
you
much
so much.
love in the space.
So much love in the space, and you just brought it all right up to the surface. Thank you so much. That was lovely.
Thank
Lovely
you.
to sing, lovely expression of love. And I'd love to hear more, whatever you want to share with us about you writing that song.
Well, so my partner, my spouse of 44 years, those of you who have a lengthy relationship with folks know that it's a roller coaster ride most days. And thanks to therapy, we all get through it. And here we are again, falling in love one more time. So um, I guess I just say stay after it, because all of a sudden it's 44 years. So it's pretty good stuff.
Okay, that's glorious. And I love the idea of the falling in love again being with the same person again and again. That's just so beautiful. That deepening of, when you think you've gone as far as you can go, and then there's still that deeper that's left to achieve. That's really beautiful.
We search in so many different places, right, to try to find that. First of all, the greatest love is of ourselves, right? But then when you can share that and hold that with another human being, it's really great.
All right, everybody, let's give it up for Aaron Fowler. And now let's all wave to his happy partner. We are so happy for you. This is for you. Beautiful, lovely, thank
I
you.
don't think
Great.
she's in the room. Let me check here. No, I don't see her in the room. So anyway,
Well, now you can have a fight about the fact that she didn't come see you. So there you
I
go.
know, right?
All right. So I think it's super fun that you brought us that on Valentine's Day. We were talking during sound check about the fact that we hear a lot these days about the fact that love and joy are a form of resistance in these times when we are struggling. And you brought up the word rise and the importance of that word. And I'd love you to chat a little bit about what you were talking about notions of what we speak of these days and how we think and speak about it.
Yeah, I was particularly reminded yesterday during Emma's last song. She talked about rising, and my wife and I we've had this conversation. This is not a new conversation. I think it goes way back to some psychologist or psychiatrist or somewhere talking about that which we resist persists, and I mean there is that space in which we stand our ground, but when I continue to think about just all of the negative and this sort of this fight mentality, I forget to be in love with what am I calling the world into, rather than what am I calling us to resist. So I really try to think about how do I call people into the space of love and rising and being better than ourselves, being better than that which is around us. So that's yeah.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Aaron. I love that. We are thinking a lot these days about the words that we're using and saying, and when we say them, and when we get something incoming on that little device that we were also chatting about in sound check, and how, someone texting you something that has a word in it that sort of ratchets you back up again instead of keeping you down where you were. And the idea that we talk in here in more broad terms about things that are going wrong. We try to stay on the issue and, not on the person, or ways where we can really, really constantly kind of bring it back home to the heart level. And so, yeah, thank you for that beautiful expression of and thanks for shouting at Emma Azelborn yesterday. That was an incredible song yesterday. She's out there right now doing the protest thing, as is Aaron. So I would love to hear a little bit more about what you are doing in the world, musically and otherwise.
Yeah. So, as was stated at the top, I'm a teaching artist, a national teaching artist. So I have been an educator my whole life. I taught junior high choir for 11 years here in Wichita, and then in 1995 started touring full time, and it was great doing house concerts and festivals and yada yada yada. And but my heart really was drawn back to the work that I do with students. And so I find that place of being with young people, babies all the way up, and really making sure that I am bringing the vibration of song that will change the world. And when we trust in those songs, I believe that it changes the air, which has been spoken by um, Bernice Johnson Reagan, who says that when we sing songs, we change the air, and there's a lot of stale air out there. So we just keep singing. So I'm a teaching artist. I do a lot of work in schools and hospice centers. I've got a hospice gig this afternoon. So again, that ability to sing and pull forth song from folks who may not really even recognize what's happening around them, when they hear that song, that all of a sudden just opens them back up to something bigger than themselves, and they're singing along. For people who may not even be nonverbal, they're singing again. It's just really, really important and special to me. So I spend time with little kids and young people, and then I spend time with old folks. And so that's sort of where my work in the world happens. Although I do a lot of work on the protest line and trying to bring songs into the movement, because I've always said that it's the music that moves the movements. It has been forever and ever and ever. And so, how do we make sure that song is embedded in our action? Because it draws people together. It gives us strength. It gives us courage to do what we need to do when we sing together. So that's super fun to do. Some of the No Kings rallies, and yeah, that's super fun.
That is amazing. Thank you. Can we just take a deep breath right there? I kind of feel like that's just one of the best compressed summaries um, of all of the stuff that's on our mind right now. And you hit it all, right? The importance of singing with the folks who are older and who are, potentially folks who are not even recognizing or understanding the music in a certain way, but are recognizing it in some other very deep way. But then also the children, and those children that you're teaching right now how to vibrate with music, or the children that you're teaching right now the things and the topics and the values that are embedded in your music, right? That's kind of, yeah. I mean, it's such a confusing time,
Yeah.
and thank you for being out there in the world doing all that stuff and sharing with us all those ways of looking at the issues and the problems from other angles, and coming at it with new and renewed hope, and rising
And
with
that
us all.
music really grounds us, right? Whether we're 3 years old or 4 years old or 5 years old or 95 years old or 96, it helps, or 65, right? It helps ground us to what is real and to not be swayed by all of the static that is around us every day.
Beautiful. Thank you, Aaron. We come in this room every day for that little bit of grounding that you're talking about. And we're not actually moving each other's air because we're in all these different spaces, but we're feeling the sensation of everybody's air moving, and we're resonating and harmonizing. I was harmonizing with you on that last one. It was glorious. And
But you
yeah,
all change the air wherever you are. And that's what we do. We are all changing the air wherever we are. And so continue to sing, even if it's one small voice, you change the air. So sing,
beautiful.
sing.
Beautiful. You're like a walking ad for the Daily Antidote song. We have to have you come back sometime. All right. So I know you have a second song for us. Oh, did you want to say anything real quick
Oh,
about Local 1000? And yeah, go ahead.
so Local 1000 is the non-geographical musicians union, the touring musicians union. It's those of us who sleep in a different bed every night. And folks like Charlie King and John McCutcheon and Cy Khan and Tret Fury and Eve Goldberg, probably folks who have been all on this, they were all a part of this, particularly McCutcheon and Pete Seeger, who said, we sing. And Charlie King, man, Charlie King was just he's my hero. um, that as we do this work around the country, we need to make sure that our contracts are protected, that the places that we sing are appropriate. And so Local 1000 was born about 30 years ago. We're a new local in the American Federated Musicians, but we are the traveling musicians. And so if you are a traveling musician and you would like to have a conversation about what that might look like for you, I'd love to have a conversation. We're the North American traveling musicians, so we have, which is a misnomer really, because we have members in Canada and the United States, but we don't have members yet south of the border. And I'm like, dude, if we are the North American traveling musicians, we need to start organizing south of the border as well. But that's for another day. But anyway, yeah, Local 1000.
Beautiful. Thank you for shouting that out. In fact, that entire list of song leaders that you just mentioned have all been here in the Daily Antidote song, and many more. I was at the Local 1000 booth at Folk Alliance, finding more and more folks who are crossovers between your world and ours. And
Mm-hmm.
what great work you're doing in the world. Thank you for being yet another one of the many appreciations and uplifts for musicians out there. Um, all right, now I think unless you have something else, we'd love to hear your second song, and tell us a little bit about it up front before we sing.
Absolutely. And before I do that, though, I think we all need to give a huge shout out to the whole crew that helps make this possible every day. So give a big shout out to all of the folks who do this every single day, making sure that we can sing together and change the air. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So this particular song was actually written during the Occupy movement. It's pretty sad that we still have to sing these damn songs, but anyway, um, I've been a community organizer as well, and I was in Chicago at an organizers conference doing some training up there. And between some of the trainings that I was giving, it just reminded me that we will all survive together when we do it together. And at that point, it was really about the 99% and the 1%, right? It's not about that only some of us are going to rise. It's all of us. It's the 99 and the one. It's all of those that sometimes we want to paint into a corner and call them those people or them rather than us and I mean, we just have this us and them mentality, and we will not be successful. We will not pull together until the us and them becomes the us. And whether it was Occupy or whether it's the No Kings movement, it is a challenge. Trust me. There are folks that I just want to like pinch their little ears off, but we do this together. We rise together, and so this song is called Rise. Super simple. It's a bit of a zipper song, and I'm going to do the first verse twice. The first time, so you kind of get the idea. Second time, you'll be off and running. And yeah, I think the words probably are in the chat. So it's super simple. It goes like this. We will march as one. We will stand as one. We will rise as one. Try it with me. We will march as one. We will stand as one. We will rise as one. Here's the chorus. We will rise as one. We will rise as one. Working hand in hand. We will rise as one. I don't think we really probably need to go back and do that again because you got the idea. Let's go on to sing. We will sing and dance. We will dance and rise. We will rise as one. Sing. We will sing, dance. We will dance and rise. We will rise as one. We will rise as one. We will rise as one. Working hand in hand. We will rise as one. Laugh. We will laugh as one. Cry. We will cry as one. Rise. We will rise as one. Laugh. We will laugh as one. Cry. We will cry as one. We will rise as one. Rise as one. We will rise as one. We will rise as one. Working hand in hand. We will rise as one. Fight. We will fight as win. We will win as one. Rise. We will rise as one. Fight. We will fight as win. We will win. Rise. We will rise as one. Rise as one. We will rise as one. We will rise as one. Working hand in hand. We will rise as one. All right, I wonder if my tech people can unmute everybody. I know it's going to sound like a cacophony of sound, but that's what we want. So unmute yourself, and we're going to do the chorus 2 times. I hope that works. If it doesn't, oh well. The air still changes. Here we go. Rise as one. We will rise as one. We'll rise as one. Working. Working
side by side, rise
one more time.
one.
We'll rise as one. We'll rise as one. Working
Side by side,
we'll rise as one. We'll rise
as one.
Rise as one.
I love that.
That was so beautiful. Okay, wait, I gotta figure out how to remute everybody.
Be quiet, everybody.
All right, I think I did it. I got everybody. That was beautiful, Aaron. What a beautiful thank you ending. What a great way of creating additional sense of community. We all just heard each other just a little bit, and it was perfect. Thank you for the beautiful idea. And you are such a ray of sunshine, I have to say. Like in a world gone mad, you make me feel better. And if anybody agrees with me, please let's thank Aaron Fowler. Okay, it looks like everybody agrees. That was precious and amazing. And so while you were talking about the Rise song, whoops, oh, that's your end. Okay.
That's
While
my end.
I love it.
My
That's
partner, my singing partner.
we forgot to mention that in your bio, and also dad to the dog, right? So,
That's right.
I was gonna say that while you were mentioning the rise, talking about the start of your song, and I was thinking, oh, that's right, and that was the word that we talked about specifically, and that was the word in Emma's song yesterday. So I just checked on our list to see how many times in the Daily Antidote song have we sung a song with the word rise in the title, and the answer is 37 times. So here I was thinking we got to have a week where we sing all Rise songs, but technically we have to have like 4 weeks or 5 weeks. My math is terrible where we sing all Rise songs. So I like the idea. I think we should try and come up with something where we do a lot of rising all in one week, and hopefully we'll get you back for that song again. I couldn't possibly sing that song enough times, so thank you. All right,
Please
we're gonna
share it. All of you, take it, and do it wherever you need to do it. Do it in your morning quiet time. Do it on the picket line. Do it before you go to bed. Whenever, just keep singing it.
Love it, Aaron. Thank you so much. So much generosity, and again, you brightened my day. I'm gonna take a quick sec here to talk about this fabulous week that we've been having. I said this yesterday. I'm gonna say it again. I'm not gonna tell you to go back and hear the day you missed. I'm gonna tell you to go back and listen to every single one of these days a second time because they've just been amazing. We're here in Love, Justice, and Black History. I think our third week or fourth week of that. We started the week with Shaniqua Trotman in Brooklyn. It was actually lovely and mind-boggling. Dan and Claudia Zanes on Tuesday, coming in out of Baltimore, another incredible day. Emma Azelborn and her two pals singing with her yesterday out of Massachusetts, incredible. Aaron Fowler today, bringing it all the energy in the world right here in this room, coming in from Wichita, Kansas. Tomorrow we're singing with Shruti Vishwanath, coming in out of India. Kathy Bullock out of Berea, Kentucky on Saturday. And on March 1st, we're going to be singing with Yulon in Italy. So thanks, everybody, for doing this with us day after 2,153 days. And Aaron, thanks again. We hope to have you back on the Daily Antidote of Song soon. Everybody help me wave goodbye to the folks out there on the live stream. Thanks, gang, for being with us. We'll see you right here tomorrow on the Daily